Hello, my darlings. Welcome or welcome back to my channel and welcome to this pick a card reading. So, in this pick a card reading, we are going to find out how it feels to fall in love with you. So, how do people feel when they fall in love with you? What is it like? What is the vibe? Now, this pick a card reading is inspired by one of my absolute favorite tarot readers on YouTube. So, her name on YouTube is Light Resonance, and she is absolutely fabulous. I love her readings so much. There's just something so special about her energy, her vibe, and the way that she channels. And every single reading of hers that I watch is so on point. So if you haven't checked her out, I would highly recommend that you do. Now, before we start this reading, just a very quick announcement. I am open for personal readings. So if you would like to book a reading with me, please do click the link in the description box down below. Let's now get into this reading. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. How does it feel to fall in love with you? Now, there are 3 groups to choose from with 3 different crystals. For group number 1, we have the rose quartz heart. For group 2, we have hematite. And for group 3, we have milky quartz. Alright, so feel free to pause the video now if you would like to meditate on each crystal, group, timestamp, or number, and I will see you when I get to your group. Bye! Hello group 1, welcome to your reading. So if you chose this rose quartz heart, then this is your reading. Let's take a look and see how does it feel to fall in love with you. And I've already got all of your cards shuffled, so we're going to dive straight in. I don't want to delay, and the fact that I don't want to delay feels like it's a part of the vibe of your reading. Now, apologies if the camera kind of goes blurry. Sometimes my camera likes to act a fool and I don't know why, but we're going to keep it moving. So we're going to get all of these cards out, then I'm going to talk and I'm going to let you know exactly how it feels to fall in love with you, wonderful people. Okay. Now, I'm just feeling like I may not have space for the final card. Hold on. Now, I'm a Virgo moon, so I need this to look correct. Okay, now, where can this go? Decisions. Okay, I'm going to put this here. Okay, let's go. Here we go. So we have amplify your positive emotions, protection, night, be brave and honest. We've got the sun card here. We've got rainbow blessings, and we got the indigo card, which says the person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. Now let's get into this now. So let's focus on that word leader. Now, we've got leader in this indigo card here. And in Vedic astrology, the sun is the king, the leader. Now, falling in love with you, group 1, it is certainly an experience. So here's what happens here. With the Knight card here, it's like you make your love interests feel like they want to become even more masculine. It makes them want to really be that knight for you. It makes them want to protect and provide for you. And also, falling in love with you makes people want to be even more honest with themselves. So it's like there's nowhere to hide when they fall for you. They feel very bare. They feel like they're unraveling. It feels like they can't hide anything from you because you're coming through as the indigo. You really see them and you really receive them. So when people fall in love with you, they feel as though they can really be vulnerable. They can let their scars be on show. They feel like they don't need to hide anything from you because they feel as though you're going to really accept them, and you really do accept people for all that they are. Now, with the Amplify Your Positive Emotions card here and the number 7, falling in love with you makes people feel like it makes them feel like they have met their person. So people see you as someone who would be a good partner, a good spouse, a good teammate to have. And with the Amplify Your Positive Emotions, you make people feel more optimistic about life, about love, about all of the things. And with the Rainbow Blessings card, it's like you are like a rainbow that comes after a stormy day. So your love is like a rainbow. Your love is very hopeful. Your love is very rejuvenating. It's very kind of, I want to say, affirming, So people, when they fall in love with you, it feels like a blessing. It feels like you are a blessing from above. They feel like you have fallen from heaven and you've fallen into their reality, and they feel as though they have hit the jackpot with you. Group number 1, that's how they feel. And falling in love with you, it feels like a warm hug, because with the protection card here, people feel as though the sanctuary of your love is very protected is very protected by a higher power. People feel like when they fall in love with you, the love itself, the sanctuary of your love, is protected by higher forces, unseen forces, ancestors, all of those things. And people just feel as though something that they can't see has guided them towards you and is protecting the sanctuary of your union. And regardless of how long the union lasts, people do feel like their life is better for having met you. They feel like they are blessed that they got to experience the magic of your love. And with the Knight card, once again, falling in love with you, it makes people feel even more brave, even more courageous. They feel like they can do things they didn't even think they could do. So your love is very empowering. Your love kind of fills people with even more strength, even more courage, even more life. You just have this way of pouring into others, of nourishing others, and of, I want to say, kind of protecting others with the way that you love them. It's like your love feels very protective. It makes people feel like they are a child again and they are in safe hands within the sanctuary of your love, group number 1. So this is definitely very, very beautiful here. But I can see that even if your love interest has a fear, so let's say if it's a fear of love, a fear of kind of putting themselves out there, or a fear of letting someone in, with the Knight card, you make them feel like they are able to really tap into that Knight energy. You make them feel even more brave, even more courageous, because they feel like your love is a sanctuary. They feel like they are protected within the sanctuary, within the calm lake of your love. You're number 1. And this is such a lovely energy, honestly. And with the Sun card and the 18, 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 is the final number. So it's like falling in love with you feels like endgame. Many people have seen you as the one. Many people see you as the person they're going to end up with. And once again, however things transpire and unfold, people really see you as, or have seen you as, or do see you as, whatever the circumstances are. It's different for all of you. But you are seen as the one, the final one, the last person people will end up with. So what it is here, people see you as someone very serious. They see you as someone they could really settle down with. And falling in love with you feels like falling in love with the last person they are going to fall in love with again. And coming back to the rainbow card here, falling in love with you, it feels like, I can relax. I can surrender into this. I can open my heart again. I can feel again. I can let love in, you know. So you have this way of, it's like you have this way of making people feel safe to let their guard down, to open up their heart, to let love in, to let you in, because they feel just very protected, very safe, and very held in your presence and within the safe sanctuary of your love. And falling in love with you, it feels very spiritual. It feels like a very divine situation. It's like with the indigo card, people feel like you really see them. People feel like you see into the soul of them. They feel seen for the first time of seeing here, group number 1. And falling in love with you, it feels like an initiation. I don't know what this means, but falling in love with you is like an initiation. It feels very otherworldly. It feels very different, very new, very fresh, you know. And because you have this positive outlook, group number 1, you make people feel so hopeful in general. You make them focus on the good. You make them want to really focus on the positive aspects of themselves, of their lives, and all of these things, because you just have this positive energy, this positive vibe, and it's very magnetic. It's very electric, group number 1. See the thunderbolts here. So it's like your love is electric. Falling in love with you feels electric. It feels very grounding. It feels very rooted in reality. So even though we got the indigo card and they feel like, okay, I'm being transported to another planet, another realm, as I fall in love with group 1, because this is so new, it's so different. At the same time, with the tree here, with the protection card, I feel grounded. I feel like this love is rooted in reality. So falling in love with you, it feels right. It feels very grounding. It feels very aligned. And it feels like overall a very positive and blessed experience, group number 1. Wow, who are you? I need to know. Please comment below. Now, with the clouds here in the rainbow card, group number 1, falling in love with you. I'm hearing that song and I can't sing it. I can't sing it because I was teaching yoga today, and like when I teach yoga, sometimes like at the end of the day, I feel like I'm losing my voice. So, and it's late as well, so I can't be singing right now, and I also just don't want to sing. But that song where she says, loving you is easy because you're beautiful, and she does those high notes and all of that. So it's like falling in love with you. It feels like it just feels like a very beautiful and pleasant experience. You bring out the best in people, group number 1, and you make people feel safe to show their real self. You make people feel seen. You make people feel very tuned in and tapped into their inner child, their child self. And I'm seeing a unicorn. So falling in love with you, it feels like something from a fairy tale. It feels like something that people didn't think they could actually experience in physical form. So once again, it feels very otherworldly. It feels very ethereal. People, it's like when people are in a communion with you, in a connection with you, they end up dreaming about you a lot. They end up kind of thinking about you a lot. And it's like you kind of consume them in some kind of way with the indigo card. And it's like there's this psychic connection that happens often when you have a deep connection with somebody, and these people feel this as well. So for example, you could end up thinking about the person right before they call you, and vice versa. You kind of feel like you can really tune into what the other is thinking and what the other is eating, things like this. So falling in love with you, it feels like a deeply psychic and intuitive experience. People feel a lot more connected to their psychic senses because it feels like a very spiritual and spiritually ordained union. And this is why people see you as the final one, the person they're going to end up with. I can't lie, group one. Many people right now, they see you as the one that got away. They see you as the person that they thought they were going to end up with if you're not together now. Because, and even before I continue, people speak very highly of you. So even if things don't work out, I'm seeing like your exes and people that just had a past connection to you, they have good things to say about you because they're just grateful that they got the chance to know you. And because they can see that they became a better version of themselves for having come into union with you. So once again, you bring out the best in people, you help them amplify their positive emotions, and you just help people to kind of think more on the side of positivity rather than negativity. So once again, your whole vibe, your whole aura, excuse me, it's just like a rainbow. It's very pleasant. It's very light, and falling in love with you. It's just a very profound experience, and you bring out the best in people, and this is why people really do feel so drawn to you because you see them, you feel them, you accept them, and you acknowledge them. Now, I want to get deeper into the sun before we close. Hold on. You're at number one. So you're going to just hear a little bit of a pause here. I'm just tuning in to the sun card specifically. Some of you could be a Leo, sun, moon, or rising, or you may have found yourself really drawn to Cancer or Leo, sun, moon, or risings in either Vedic or Western astrology. Okay. But falling in love with you, I'm hearing that song by The Weeknd. What is it even called? He says something about bright lights. So it's like your love is blinding. Group number one. Falling in love with you is like a blinding experience. So it's like, how do I explain this? People feel it's like your love is very warm, it's very nourishing, it's very cozy. It just fills people with so much life and love is what I'm hearing here. But there's something blinding about it though. I don't know what this means. It's like because you shine so bright and the love itself is just, I want to say, so expansive, like the rainbow, it just goes all across the sky. You're unforgettable, group one. So falling in love with you is an unforgettable experience, a very grounding experience, and you bring out the best in people. You make your love interests want to be even more. It's like you make them want to deepen their connection to their masculine energy because they want to be that knight for you. They want to protect and provide for you. They want to be that leader, that king, that sun for you. Because in Vedic astrology, the sun is the king. Okay? And it's like, I'm now hearing that song by Beyonce, Deja Vu. So, when people fall in love with you, it's like all they see is you, all they hear is you. You're just everywhere somehow. And like the sun, it's like your love is everywhere. Your light, your energy, your vibe is everywhere. Yeah. Okay. This is what I have for you, group number one. I really hope you have enjoyed this reading. If you have, do be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, please do click the link down below. I'm sending you lots of love. Take care, and I will see you in another reading. Bye. Hello, group two. Welcome to our reading. So if you chose this hematite crystal, then this is your reading. Let's take a look and see how does it feel to fall in love with you. And we have all of the cards shuffled. So let's get straight into this. Let's dive straight in. And apologies, my camera acts a damn fool sometimes. Okay, so sometimes it goes a bit blurry, but we're going to keep it moving. So I'm going to take all of the cards out, then I'm going to start talking. Okay, now I really hope I have enough space for all of your cards. So group 2, I can't lie, your group got slightly more cards than some of the others, okay? But let's keep that between us. Now, hang on. I think I can do it. Okay. I might have to zoom out a teeny weeny bit. Just a teeny weeny bit. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're moving. We can do this. Okay. So I'm taking all of the cards out because from what I can gather, the way that these readings are going to go. Oh, sorry. See, now you can see my incense. That's why I didn't want to zoom out too much. Okay, hold on. Because I'm burning incense. Well, I was burning incense, but it's just finished now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yes, the way these readings will go, I'm just going to be talking like for the whole time until the reading ends. And, you know, we shuffled all of the cards, so we're just going to get straight into it. Right, we have Illumination, Oracle, Wait for Important Information, Gaia, Nurturing, Star Ancestor, Follow the Voice of Your Soul, Meadow, Vulnerability, Singing and Dancing, Express Yourself and Awaken Your Psychic Senses through the magical power of music and movement. We've got Jupiter over here, Opportunity, and Love. Okay, first of all, someone or some of you really love the Netflix series You, because I was hearing Joe Goldberg, or someone, the name Joe could be significant to somebody, or the name Love. Okay, specific messages coming through. Now, how does it feel to fall in love with group 2? I'm hearing a song in my head. Spirit loves to talk to me through songs. Now, if you know this song, oh my goodness, because I don't know no one that knows this song. The song is called, it's called Wilkins, and it's by a group. They've now split up now, but they were called, I don't know if it's IMUR or if it's IMUR, but the spelling is IMUR. That song, oh my god, I just love it so much. But I was hearing the song in my head just now. Falling in Love with You, group 2, it makes people feel high. It makes them feel like they're floating in the clouds. It makes them feel like they are high. It makes them feel like they're in the clouds. Falling in Love with You is a very psychedelic experience. Group 2, your love takes people on a journey. And with the Illumination card, Falling in Love with You, it has this way of illuminating, shining a light on the aspects of a person's self that were kind of foggy to them before. So you illuminate the darkness. Your love illuminates the darkness, the dark and shadow aspects of people, but they find it very intriguing. They find it very healing. Falling in love with you is a very healing experience. People feel very nurtured by your love. You know, your love is very nourishing, it's very comforting. With the Meadow and the Vulnerability card here, I don't know if you can hear the sirens, but people feel like you are someone that they can come to in an emergency. People feel like you are like a safe space, a safe haven. They feel like they can just rest and take solace in the sanctuary of your love. And with the Star Ancestor card, people feel like, so falling in love with you, it feels very familiar. It feels like something that people have done before. People feel like they know you. So you may find yourself coming into union with people that you just feel some kind of connection with from a past life, or you feel like, have we met before? Do I know you? Have I seen you? Or maybe you have seen them, whatever the case is. But with the Star Ancestor, people feel like you are a part of their tribe, a part of their soul family, a part of their kingdom. I don't know what that means, but yeah, people just feel like there's a connection to you, a past life connection to you. And with the Oracle card here, falling in love with you, it feels falling in love with you, people feel like it is their intuition that led them to you. They feel as though there was something that they couldn't quite see, couldn't quite understand, that led them to you, that guided them to you. You're also coming through as the oracle. So some of you could be psychics, intuitives, etc. And people are very drawn to this aspect of you in particular. Now, falling in love with you, group 2, also, it's a learning experience. People feel like they learn a lot from you. You teach people how to love. You teach people about the real meaning of love because you have Jupiter and love here. So it's like falling in love with you. It feels like a learning experience. People feel as though, wow, I know what love is now because I fell in love with group 2, because I came into union with group 2. Group 2 has taught me how to love, has taught me about love, has taught me that I can be loved in the way that I want to be loved, and that it is safe to love, to give and receive love. So your love teaches people a lot about themselves, about the world, and about love in general. Okay. Now with the opportunity card here, see, this card here is in the darkness, but it's illuminated by the crescent moon. So falling in love with you, it kind of catches people off guard. They feel like they didn't expect this. And with the oracle card here, it's like they didn't see you coming. You're kind of given the energy of like a black cat. You kind of come out of nowhere. You you come out of nowhere and people are just drawn into your energy. With the singing and dancing here, it's almost as if, I hope this makes sense, but your energy, your vibe, it kind of is like a lullaby, and people are just captivated by the lullaby of your vibe, and they can't help but come closer to you. They can't help but want to kind of be near you. And people are just drawn into your vibe, your energy. They feel like they recognize you, star ancestor. They feel like, okay, this feels like a nurturing space. I feel like I can land safely within this love that group 2 is emanating, is exuding. You know, I love the fact that group 2 illuminates the darkness within me. I love the fact that group 2 is able to see me in my entirety. And group 2, I get the sense that you're not afraid of the darkness. So you're able to really accept people as they are. Because I'm seeing the illumination plus the opportunity card as you kind of illuminating people's shadow side. You shine a light on every aspect of a person's self, the dark, the light, the good and the bad, and it's just casting a light on self-awareness. Your love makes people become more self-aware, and it goes on to make people make improvements to themselves and for themselves. And this is why your love is such a teacher to others. Group 2. Wow. Okay. I've been talking for a minute now. Let me pause. Let's take a breather. Let's take a breather. Now, falling in love with you, group 2, also makes people want to really seize the moment. Because people get this sense that you are a one of one. They feel like they're never going to come across an oracle, an individual, a divine feminine like you ever again. And it makes them want to really seize the opportunity that has come out of nowhere from the darkness. Now, what I'm also getting here, so if you hear me pausing, I'm just tuning in, so don't worry, I'm still here. How does it feel to fall in love with group 2? Give me the messages nice and clear. Oh, group 2. Falling in love with you, it feels very growth oriented. Your love feels very expansive. Your love goes on and on. Your love is such a great teacher. And falling in love with you, it just feels like there's just so much. There's so much more. There's so much love to go around. There's so much abundance to go around. People feel as though it's like your love is like a galaxy. That's what I'm seeing here. Your love is like a galaxy. When falling in love with you feels like surfing the astral plane. It's like traveling in a spaceship through the stars, like traveling through the cosmos in a spaceship. I don't know what any of this means, but it's like your love is otherworldly. Your love feels like something. Because look, we got the stars here, the stars here, and the stars here. So it's like so okay, you could be into astrology, and you could also meet people who are into astrology quite a bit, and people just feel like, wow, it must be these placements that brought us together. It must be this kind of planetary alignment, this transit that's happening that brought us together. But falling in love with you, it feels like it was written in the stars. It feels like something beyond what the two of you can see. And with the Jupiter card here representing the guru, people feel like there's something else, there's some other force, some other higher power that wants the two of you to be together. Now, with the 23 here, 2 plus 3 is 5. Falling in love with you feels very safe to people's inner child. And especially with the singing and dancing card here, falling in love with you feels like a reason to celebrate, a reason to rejoice. Because once again, people just feel like, wow, this is what love is. This is how it feels to be loved, to be nurtured, to be vulnerable, to be seen by someone that I really know, someone that really knows me from a past lifetime. Wow, okay. And the fact that in your reading group 2, it's like I've been talking and not taking much of a breath. So talking is very important here with falling in love with you. So falling in love with you, it makes people want to just really open up to you. It makes them want to just pour their heart out to you. Again, with the vulnerability, people feel like, wow, group 2 knows me. Group 2 is a part of my soul tribe. Group 2 really understands what I'm saying. And I can really open up to group 2. I can really bare my heart and soul to group 2. This is the perfect opportunity to do that. Wow. You could also be someone that enjoys spending time out in nature, and you could do this a lot with your partners, the people that you kind of come into union with. But falling in love with you makes people feel somehow they end up kind of deepening or strengthening their connection to Gaia, to Mother Nature. They feel closer to the elements, they feel closer to nature, they feel more deeply connected to nature. So falling in love with you makes people become even more aware of their surroundings, even more aware of everything around them. It's like they end up looking at everything through fresh eyes. You know, you really, Jupiter, you expand people's perspective. You teach them a lot about spirituality, about psychic things, about the occult mysticism, about their star ancestry, about Gaia, Mother Earth. Some of you are plant-based, specific message. Some of you are teaching them about singing, dancing, music. But you are just a great teacher overall. And falling in love with you, people just, they find themselves surrendering to the teachings of your love. It's like they want to know more, they want to experience more, and they want to really bathe in the entirety of this wonderful, rare, and precious opportunity of loving you, of being loved by you, and of being in union with you. Wow. Okay, also going back a little bit, because I kind of interrupted myself. This happens to me with reading sometimes. As I was saying, so falling in love with you, people just want to really talk to you a lot. Some people have written songs about you, group 2. They've made music about you, whether you know it or not. But it's like falling in love with you. People make you their muse. You are like the perfect muse. People find your love very inspiring, very It's like your love is very motivating and inspiring, and your love inspires a lot of people's creative projects and endeavors. That's what I'm seeing here. You know, your love creates art, group two. Do you even know? Your love is the basis of so many people's poetry, music, and just creative projects in general. So falling in love with you, I'm hearing it's like a creative's dream. Your love is like something from a person's dream. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, anything else before I close? How does it feel to fall in love with the lovely group two? I'm hearing that song now by D'Angelo. How does it feel? Okay, that feels significant. Someone could really love that song, but also because he has like no shirt on in the video, just like you're falling in love with you. It makes people want to bare their soul to you. It makes them feel very vulnerable. It makes them feel like just singing their heart out, physically or figuratively speaking. But it's like your love reveals all. Falling in love with you is like your love is very revealing. Your love reveals a lot about people. It reveals a lot about people. Your love brings light to the darkness. It shines a light on the darkness. And falling in love with you, it feels very hopeful. You're like a beacon of light in the darkness, group two. That's what I'm seeing here. And that's what your love is like. It's like your love leads people back to the light. Wow, that's powerful. Your love leads people back to the light, back to themselves. Yeah. But yeah, falling in love with you is it. People just learn a lot about themselves. They learn so much about themselves, about Gaia, Mother Earth, about spirituality, about the occult, mysticism, about the stars, astrology, astronomy, about their cosmic and physical ancestry. That's what I'm seeing here. And your love is very freeing. It feels falling in love with you is a very freeing and liberating experience. Yeah. And falling in love with you, it encourages people to deepen their connection to their own feelings. Yeah, okay, let's end there. So this is what I have for you, group two. I really hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you have, do be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, please do click the link down below. I'm sending you lots of love. Take care, and I will see you in another reading. Bye. Hello, group three. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this milky quartz crystal, then this is your reading. Let's take a look and see, how does it feel to fall in love with you? And before I even touch these cards or anything, I'm hearing some songs. Okay, so one song in particular I'm hearing right now is Nelly, Hot in Here, because I'm suddenly feeling very hot as well as I do your reading. So there's a lot of passion coming through number three. Falling in love with you is a very passionate experience I'm hearing here. It's a very passionate experience. I'm also hearing that song by Busta Rhymes, Touch It. I don't know why I'm hearing this. But yeah, this is what I'm hearing. Let me see, hold on. That's okay. I'm not hearing some like tango Argentine songs. Someone could enjoy doing the tango dance. You could know how to tango. You could be taking or wanting to take tango lessons. Or okay, here's the vibe. Here's the vibe. Falling in love with you is like doing the tango. Here we go. I love when the message lands. Oh my god. Group three. Falling in love with you is like doing the tango dance. Oh my god. And if you just go to YouTube and Google specifically search on YouTube Tango Argentine or Argentine Tango. Oh my god, you'll see what I mean. But yeah, falling in love with you is like people feel like they're doing the tango dance. There's something very like alluring about the whole thing. And yeah, let's get into these cards though. I'm very, very intrigued now to see what comes out. So, oh, okay, hold on. Sometimes my camera does a madness. Okay, here we go. I'm now hearing some bashment songs. Someone could be, or some of you could be Jamaican, Caribbean, but I'm seeing Jamaican specifically because I was seeing Beanie Man in my mind's eye. Yeah, you could be from Kingston, or your family rather could be from Kingston, Jamaica specifically, or maybe you were born there. It could even be one person, but I'm just picking up on strong Jamaican energy right now. Someone could also have locks. I'm also seeing some locks, or someone has been thinking about getting locks, starting their lock journey. Okay. Yeah, you have a nice voice as well, group 3. People love your voice. That is coming through very strong. I'm seeing so many things. I'm now seeing, for some reason, I'm seeing Georgia, from Jenny and Georgia. What does that mean? Someone or some of you could be from the South. I'm seeing Mississippi for some reason. Mississippi could be significant to somebody. Now let's get into these cards here. We have Higher Ground, 20, Venus. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. And I heard another song. Yeah, there's a lot of focus on the physical. So we could have some Taurus here, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But also, falling in love with you, it feels like a very physical experience. People feel more deeply connected to their physical senses. It's like falling in love with you. I'm getting a strong Taurus vibe. It's like you invite people into their Taurus energy, because I said this in another reading, but we are all of the 12 signs, because in our birth chart, one of the 12 signs is occupying one of your 12 houses. So effectively, we are all of the 12 signs, but it just manifests in a different way. But I'm seeing here, falling in love with you, it feels very Taurian, it feels very Venusian. It's such an experience. It's a very Venusian experience. People feel like, you could end up, you could be someone who goes out to eat a lot with people that you're dating or that you're with. There's just a lot of experiences that you're having that connects people more deeply with their 5 senses. That's what I'm seeing here with the Venus energy. Okay, let's carry on. We've got the Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. We've got the Shaman, what does that say? Trust in higher forces. And we have the Tree card, which is actually the card, it's like the main card because it's the designed for the back of every single card of this deck here. So this feels super significant. So falling in love with you, Group V, it feels like a priority I'm hearing. It feels very significant. It's like people want to prioritize you when they fall in love with you, because there's just something about you. There's something about your love, and it makes people want to really listen to their intuition and to follow their intuition, because they feel as though you are some kind of mirror. So falling in love with you feels like falling in love with a person's own self, because you hold up a mirror to people that you fall in love with. And this really happens all the time, but we are not always conscious of it. But I'm seeing here, Group 3, when people fall in love with you, they're very much conscious of the fact that you are a mirror to them. You are reflecting back to them an aspect of their own selves, a version of their own selves. And falling in love with you is like looking in the mirror And it's like falling in love with a person's own self. So people really feel like I'm hearing they've met their twin with you. They feel like they've met their match. They feel like people that fall in love with you feel like they have met another aspect of themselves, another version of themselves, but in another body. So you are very much that mirror to people. And it makes them feel very reflective. It makes them feel very introspective or even more introspective. And with the shaman card here, wow, your love is like a shamanic journey. So falling in love with you is like a shamanic journey. I was seeing like someone playing the drums and someone running through the forest. I don't know what this means, but falling in love with you, it bridges the gap. It bridges the gap of time. It's like time ceases to exist when people fall in love with you. They feel like time collapses into one eternal moment. And when people fall in love with you, it's like every moment collides into this now moment, and nothing else exists besides what the two of you are doing and what is happening in the moment that you're both bathing in and immersing yourselves in. Now, with the flexibility card, falling in love with you, people find themselves doing things they haven't done before or wanting to do things they haven't done before. So it's like your love interests, they really want to compromise, they want to really kind of please you, they want to do the things that will make you happy. Your love makes people feel more flexible, is what I'm seeing here. And yeah, with the tiger hair, this is a funny message. Your love, it's like your love makes people feel like they need to get into their tiger energy and really pursue you and really lock in on you and really focus on you. I'm seeing the tiger here. So falling in love with you, it feels like an experience that people must follow. It feels like something that must take place, something that is destined to unfold. That's what I'm seeing here. And falling in love with you, it feels like a very expensive and luxurious experience. It feels very rare. It feels very one of a kind. Your love is like a precious pearl. It's like people have to dive to the depths of the ocean to even get close to your love. But it's worth it though. So in some kind of way, people have to drown. You're giving me scorpionic vibes. But yeah, I recognize this vibe. Your energy, something is very scorpionic here. I can sense it. Because it's like something feels scary about it. But but like not in a dangerous way. It's like falling in love with you, it feels kind of scary. Only because it feels so deep and it feels like the unknown. But at the same time, falling in love with you is a shamanic journey that people want to go on. That's what I'm seeing here. It's like a shamanic journey that people want to go on. Your love gets people to higher ground. People like falling in love with you. It feels like people get to higher ground and they're able to see everything from a higher perspective, from a different perspective. Something many people don't know is that Venus is a teacher. Venus is a guru in Vedic astrology, right? So your love is a teacher. Falling in love with you feels like people are learning a lot about their intuition, about themselves, mirror guardian, because it takes them on this shamanic journey, this deep voyage within themselves, and it helps them to uncover their cosmic roots. It helps them to uncover their true roots. Falling in love with you is like diving into the essence of one's core. And I feel like I need to pause there. This is getting deep, group 3. Falling in love with you is like a flowering. It's like your love itself is like a flower. You know, that there's a slow and steady vibe about falling in love with you. I feel like things kind of take time. It just unfolds. And I get the sense that people have to be very patient with you. But it's like, I'm now hearing another song by Alina Baraz unfold. So falling in love with you, it's like watching a rose unfold. It's like watching a rose unravel. It's slow, it's steady, but it's so beautiful. It feels so worth it. Falling in love with you feels like a worthwhile journey. It feels like a deep dive. It feels like a deep voyage within. Your love is very grounding. Group 3 with the tree here. You could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, and rising, some of you. Your love, falling in love with you takes people to greater heights. I'm hearing so many songs. Some of you you just either really love music or you could be musicians or something. I don't know. I'm hearing a song by Big Crit and Jill Scott. It's called Higher Calling. Falling in love with you helps people to discover, rediscover, or realign with their higher calling. Your love itself feels like a higher calling. People feel like they are called to you, towards you. And your love itself is like a higher calling. It's almost as if there was a calling, there was a bell ringing, and like you, I don't know if this will make sense, but like you both answered the call of the bell, and it led you to one another. I don't know what that even means, but there's just a sense of a higher calling when it comes to aligning with you and falling in love with you. You could also, people feel like they have shared roots with you, as in they feel as though there are some kind of similarities. It's like falling in love with you feels like falling in love with something or someone familiar. Your love feels very familiar. People feel like they have shared cosmic roots with you, or there's a lot of similarities between you and the people that you find yourself aligning with. Falling in love with you also feels very angelic. It feels like your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. Yeah, falling in love with you feels very divine. It feels like a very divine experience. And again, it's very trippy. It's like people feel like they've met themselves in another body, and it takes them on a journey. It makes them feel very reflective, very introspective. It makes people see things in a different way, in a new way. And we got the 21 here. 2 plus 1 is 3. So falling in love with you, it feels like there's work involved. So it's like people feel like they have to put in work to either get to you when it comes to pursuing you or to get your attention. I don't know what it is, but it's like there's an element of work that has to be put in, whether this is them working on themselves, feeling like they need to kind of, or want to, feel compelled to make improvements to themselves, to their lives, or that you just don't make it easy for people. There's just an element of, I need to put in work to get to group 3. It's almost as if like they have to, it's almost as if they have to kind of go through a series of tests to get to you. But I don't feel like it's you playing games. It's more so, it feels like it's something beyond the two of you. It's just certain things that they have to do or go through before they can even get close to you, because of what your vibration is, because of the Venus, because of the guru that you naturally are, because of the guru, the teacher that your love is. It's almost as if people have to go through an initiation before they can even experience your love. Because once they get to your love, they end up going on a shamanic journey of sorts, a psychedelic trip, if you will. Okay, so it's deep, it's profound, and it's grounding. It's like falling in love with you feels like taking a journey into the earth's core. People feel like they know the earth better after having fallen in love with you, after having spoken to you, known you, or come into union with you. That's what I'm seeing here. That is really what I'm seeing. Because it's like your love takes people to higher ground, but simultaneously it requires them to take a deep dive within and into the earth's core before they can get to the higher ground of your love. So this is why it's such a dramatic journey. It goes up, it goes down, it goes all around. It goes like everywhere. And when they come out the other side with the mirror guardian, they can see themselves so clearly. So falling in love with you feels like bathing in a crystal clear ocean. It feels like being rejuvenated, being refreshed. You know, it feels like a wake-up call. I'm hearing falling in love with you feels like a wake-up call. It feels like a return back home to self. Did I mention time? I think I did. I'm seeing the kind of the clock here. So falling in love with you is like, it feels like entering a space where there is no time. It feels like entering a timeless space and state. And in that place, it's like they lose all track of time. Everything else kind of goes out the window because the both of you are so deeply immersed in the moment, diving deep into the earth's core, diving deep into the depths of who the two of you are, that time just disappears. Wow. See, this is the kind of teacher that Venus is, because Venus and Jupiter are two different teachers. And I can feel that you can see what I mean because the way that I've described these Venusian teachings here in this reading. Anything else before I close, Spirit? How does it feel to fall in love with Group 3? Yeah, I'm not hearing the line by that song by Elena Barras where she says, "Darker than the ocean, deeper than the sea." So falling in love with you, Group 3, it feels like being in a space that is darker than the ocean and deeper than the sea. And remember, the darkness is not a bad thing. And the darkness is so intriguing. It's so intriguing. It's very fascinating, captivating, eye-opening. You know? I'm not hearing that song by Asha, Nice and Slow. Falling in love with you, Group 3, it's like people want to savor every single moment, every single second and moment. They want to take it very slow because Venus here is taking me to Taurus. Taurus is very deeply connected to the five senses. So falling in love with you feels like a sensory experience. A sensory experience. It's like, wow, I'm touching this, I'm feeling this, I'm seeing this, I'm tasting this. It's like an explosion that happens with all of the five senses. An amplification of the five senses. An explosion. And it's like, wow, I'm feeling so deeply connected to my senses, to the earth, to the ground, to myself. Okay, I think this is it, Group 3. Oh, one final... I don't know why your reading doesn't want to end, Group 3. One final thing. Falling in love with you feels very sweet like honey. But with the bees, though, it's like people feel like they're going to get stung. It's like they feel like... Because, as I said before, there's something kind of scary about it. But not in a dangerous way. It's like, oh my God. Because they know with the Shaman card, they're going to be taken on a deep dive, a deep voyage within. There's an element of diving deep. It feels scary, but it's so intriguing and captivating. And of the bee hair, falling in love with you feels very sweet. But at the same time, it's like, this is also scary though, but I like it. It's like sweet, scary. Only scary because it's It's the unknown because it's like a deep dive. But at the same time, they know it's a journey that they need to take, a journey that they have to take, and that they want to take. Because with the flexibility card here, falling in love with you, it makes people want to do things they haven't done before. So they're wanting to do these things. They want to be flexible. They're feeling very open. Falling in love with you makes people feel, it's like it opens people up to their intuition, to seeing themselves more clearly, to taking these deep dives within themselves, to getting to higher ground. Wow, okay, let's end it there because otherwise, 2 3, your reading won't end. And that's the final message. Falling in love with you is an experience that people don't want to ever end. It's like people want the journey to continue, to just go on and on and on. That's what I'm seeing with the final message. It's like with the Cosmos here, the Mirror Guardian, people can sense that there's so much to unravel and see within you, within your own love and the love that you give. And they just feel like they need many lifetimes to experience the entirety of you and of your love. So it's like falling in love with you feels like getting on a ride that people don't want to ever get off. It's like they want to just go on unraveling you and experiencing you, getting to higher ground so they can really just gaze at you, look at you, see you in your entirety, because it very much feels like their intuition is pulling them closer to you, has guided them to you. And with the Mirror Guardian, falling in love with you makes people want to just continue gazing deeper into the soul of you because they can see that there is so much to you. People just want to experience you again and again and again. I'm hearing I would experience you in every lifetime. I would experience you. I would meet you in every lifetime. I want to meet you in every lifetime. I want to journey with you in every lifetime. So falling in love with you, people just want to savor every moment of the journey of you. Because with the roots here that go deep into the earth's core, they just feel like people just feel this connection to you, this unspoken bond with you that doesn't end. They can sense that there's just something there, and it makes them want to continue gazing into the soul of you. Group 3, okay, we're going to end it here because this reading is getting super long. This is what I have for you, group number 3. I really hope you have enjoyed this reading. If you have, do be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, please do click the link down below. I'm sending you lots of love. Take care, and I will see you in another reading. Bye.